Welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters. We'll dive into fascinating topics, share inspiring stories. We're going to share our thoughts and explore new ideas. Me and you. Get ready for 30 minutes of fun, learning, and connection. Who's ready to chat? As well. Hi, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Patricia Peters, and I'm the host on Chat with Pat. That's my live show that I have on StreamYard on Facebook. Tonight, I'm live on TikTok and Facebook as well. And I'm here because I want to teach my business partners or my prospects who are planning to become my business partners why you must shift your mindset and step into the digital business era before life forces you to. That's my topic for tonight. So, for those of you who have been watching on the sidelines and you're procrastinating and debating and having doubts, fear not. I am a real human being with a family. I share my life out there. This business is real, is legit. You get your W-2 form. It's taxable. I registered my business with the county of Schenectady. It was stamped, notarized, and if you Google me, my business name is Patricia Digital Network. If you Google Patricia Digital Network, you'll see me on Google. So have no fear. I want you to know that not everybody is a scam. Not everybody is a fraud. I'm real, I'm genuine, and I'm an authentic Guyanese Indian woman. All right. For those of you who's just tuning in, my name is Patricia Peters. I'm an immigrant from Guyana. I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a neighbor, a friend, and above all of that, I am a digital entrepreneur. Yes, I have my own business and I have my own office here at home. Yes. Good. Tonight's topic is, let me give a drum roll for that. Don't we all deserve a drum roll? One more time. One more time. As good. Let's get into our topic because I know people have a short span of mindset or time frame that they only sit and watch you for so long. But if you want good stuff, you can't have a 5-minute or a 2-minute something and call it good. Well, certain things short but sweet. But this is a business platform and I'm a businesswoman and I go the distance. Like I go 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because I want to bring the full information out to you. So why you must shift your mindset and step into the digital era before life forces you to, right? Life forces us to do so many things. Some people grow up before their age. So welcome to all of you on Facebook and welcome to all of you on TikTok. I don't know why I didn't do this. Like I've done so many. I did over 250 interviews and I never thought of putting it live on TikTok so you guys could have watched it too. So family, today I want to talk to you about something that is not just a business conversation. It's a life conversation. This is a legacy conversation because if you guys know my background, I'm a legacy builder. My subjects, my topics, my goal, my plan, my destination is to build a legacy for the future generation. And along the way building mine, I'm leaving an impact around the world and I'm helping other parents to do the same. So the legacy conversation, right? This is a wake-up call for anybody who is tired of being stuck, tired of being scared, I never forget the feeling when I first came to this country and my husband left for work. My mom was babysitting in Manhattan a few hours a week. Dad went to work. My brother, my kids went to school, and I sat on this step. It was freezing, but I sat on the step of the house we were living in, and I look in 126th Street on Jamaica Avenue, and everybody is coming out. The Indian houses from India, they had like 50, 60 people coming out of their house, one house. So everybody's coming out and everybody's walking the streets and catching the bus and running for trains and jumping into their cars. And I look at all of that and I didn't have any document. I have no experience. I have nothing to, I don't know what to do with my life. And I have $32,000 debt to pay for the visas I bought. And I look at everybody and I felt to run for my life where there is no stopping. Thinking of all of that now, and I said, if I didn't have God in my life, maybe I'd do something crazy, right? When the pressure is on and life is tough and your back is against the wall, you're scared, you're afraid, you're petrified. But lo and behold, I took this journey along with my husband and my children, came to this country, and now I can encourage people. Never give up. Don't ever give up. Once you put your foot on a path, don't turn back. The only way I advise you to turn back is if you're on the wrong track, right? So this is a wake up call for anybody who is tired and being stuck. I felt stuck at that moment. Tired of being scared. I was scared back then. Tired of being behind. I was way behind. Tired of watching life move forward. Everyone was going forward and doing their thing and living their life while I was sitting there in the same place. We're living in a time where the world has changed, but many people's mindset is not. I watched some people today, and they're very, 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 very successful, but they're very old school. They haven't changed their mindset culturally, but physically, emotionally, financially, they're successful. So we're living in a time where the world has changed, but many people's mindset has not. And the gap between these two things, the gap is where frustration and stress live. Frustration and stress, they coincide with each other, right? Today, I'm going to show you why shifting your mindset and stepping into the digital age or the business world, like what I did, is not optional anymore. It's not optional, it's a must. It is necessary, it's urgent, and it is different. And it is the difference between surviving and building a life you're proud of. Are you getting my drift? I hope you're understanding this, what I'm trying to say. My lip is peeling, guys. Why the mindset must shift. Why should we change our mindset? Growing up in Guyana, I never heard about mindset. Didn't know about that word. I don't know if you can relate with that. We say we change our minds, but we didn't know about mindset and all these things, how powerful it is, right? Why the mindset shift must change. Let's start with the truth. Most people are living in a world that no longer exists. That's a fact. They were raised to believe, go to school, get a job, work for 40 to 50 years, retire on a little pension, and hope life works out. Many of us don't even live to experience that, right? But that system is broken. That system is broken. Not because the people are lazy. No, 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 no. But because the world evolved and the system did not, here's why the mindset must shift. Job security is gone. I thought I would be at plug power for the rest of my life. That was my mindset. Lo and behold, that wasn't the company's mindset. We're replaceable. One email can change your entire life, and I'm a testimony to that. One company decision can erase your income. I'm a testimony to that. One layoff can shake your whole household, and I am a living testimony of that. Number two, the cost of living is rising faster than your paychecks. You have to wait a whole year for a 5% increase. But your grocery bills are mountains, right? Grocery, rent, I just paid. I swear to the Lord Jesus Christ, I just paid my National Grid bill $774. Yeah. The cost of living is rising faster than your paychecks. Grocery, rent, gas bills, electrical bills, everything is going up. But our salaries, they're crawling down. And you guys, this is a fact. The internet is the new economy. Yes, so make sure you have a good internet at your house, right? People are making money from their phones while others are still waiting for overtime. That's crazy, right? Number four, your gifts are being wasted. Some of you have so much talent. You're so wise beyond your years. You're so talented and intelligent, and you have so much diplomas and certificates and degrees. Your story, your skills, your personality, your experience, all of that could be helping people and earning for you. But it's sitting inside you unused. Number five, the world rewards creators, not just consumers. You scroll, you like, you share, you comment, you're already doing the work, just not for yourself. You're doing it for somebody else. You're making somebody else richer. The mindset shift is this. You must stop waiting for someone to give you permission to build your own life. I talk to many people who want to do this business and said, "Oh, I have to ask my husband. I have to ask my kids." Ha! Listen, this business, my advice to you, if you've never done anything in your life without asking permission, I need you to take a bold step and do this business without no permission. Because at the end of the day, your kid's going to leave your house and you're going to be left alone. At the end of the day, your husband is going to live his life and do his thing and enjoy himself, and you'll be left wondering with bills and bills and bills and no identity. Don't let your husband and your children steal your identity. Create your own. Be your own person. Be your own human being. Put yourself first. It's not a crime. It's not a shame. It's not a sin. Part two, what a digital business really is. In 3 minutes, I'll tell you this. Let me break it down simple. A digital business is, I have this question all the time. That's why I'm addressing these things. Like somebody said, what is this digital business? I know. I didn't get it too when I first started. I have no clue. I didn't understand it all. Using your phone, using your voice, using your story, using your experience, using your God-given gifts. That's a digital business in a package. And that's what I'm doing. For right now, I felt and looked like a Muslim girl. My husband is Rahiman, so assalamu alaikum to all of you out there. Use your phone, use your voice, use your story, use your experience. In my daily grind in this business, I tell my story, I tell my experiences, I tell my childhood days, I tell my married life, I tell my parents' stories, my kids. I share my voice. I give my POV and how I feel about things. I share my experiences in this business, in marriage, in friendship, in life by itself. And I think I have a talent to encourage and motivate and help people around the world. Don't you think so? If you think I have a talent, say yes. So to help people, serve people, teach people, inspire people, or to guide people are getting paid for it. I'm getting paid for it. That's what I do. It's not complicated. It's easier than you think. It's not techie. You don't have to be a computer savvy tech. You don't have to be a technological guru. I didn't even know how to move a mouse when I came to this country. All right. Now I can move rats, tigers, elephants, whatever it is. It's not only for young people. That you can see. I'm 55. And it's not only for experts. That you probably notice because I am not an expert. I'm your everyday mama. I'm your girl next door. I'm your villager, for crying out loud. It's for anyone who is willing to learn, show up, and grow. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right. What does a digital business means? What does it mean? You create something once and it can pay you over and over, even while you sleep, even while you're at work, even while you're with your family. And I'm using my phone right now, but I have gotten so many leads and so many messages, and it feels good that people have the desire to work harder, to do something different, to do something extra. People want more. If I boil it down to that, people want more. Money is never too enough. Money is never enough. You never have too much of money, right? So living on a mediocre paycheck doesn't make sense. Thinking linearly doesn't make sense. Depending on the 9 to 5 grind, a $400, $500 paycheck, 52 weeks a year, that's linearly small mindset. Why not think no cap in my income, unlimited, exponential? Think big, and big will happen. Think small, you stay in a box, right? So you create once. I started my business once. It pays me over and over. Every time someone comes into my business, I get paid. Even while you sleep, I'll be sleeping and the business works in automation. Even while I'm at work, I used to work and my business, and my break, I look up, I was like, oh my God, I have to return all of these emails and messages to these people. And while you spend time with your family, this business leverage all of that. This is called leverage. I'm ahead of my message. This is called freedom. This is called options. Yeah? Yep. Part 3. Step by step how to start. I was a teacher. I was a trainer. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. If I have you as my mentee, you'll be well taken care of. People think starting is hard. Anything in life is hard. Cooking a dinner is hard. Doing the laundry is hard. Vacuuming the house is hard. Going to work is hard. Driving in the snow is hard. Getting married is hard. Everything in life is hard. If it's not hard, then you're in the wrong track. People think starting is hard, right? But I'll tell you, it's not. Staying stuck is what's hard. Staying stuck, one place, one job, one paycheck, same amount, that is hard. Here's a real step by step. Number one, decide what you want, decide who you want to help. If you're starting this business, who do you want to help? You help yourself first, right? Not the whole world. Don't help the whole world when you start it. Just one group. Start with your circle of friends. One problem. Tackle one problem. I want to get rid of all my debt. One transformation. Transform your mindset from mediocre to abundance. Got it? Step two, identify what you know. Because a lot of you know a lot of things, but you don't speak it, you don't show it, you don't tell it, you don't do it. Your life has taught you something. Your struggles have taught you something. Your wins have taught you something. Your pain has taught you something. And we all, as human beings, we go through all of these things on a daily basis. Our life teaches us discipline, teaches us to have patience, teaches us to shut our mouth most of the times. The best way to do that is put your tongue between your teeth and stay quiet. Our struggles, we suffer with our jobs, we suffer with our bills, we suffer with our in-laws, we suffer with our husband, our children, our wives, we suffer with the climate, the weather, so many struggles, right? The wins in life, your happy moments, your wins, your prosperous moments, those are lessons as well. And your pain, your hardship, your pain, the quiet moments you cry, your tears. They always say when the heart is sad, the eyes will flow. And many of us are living our lives and we're just going through a phase. We're going through a moment. We're going through life without any meaning, any rewards or any results. We're living with our partners and there is no love and there is no relation and there's nothing. It's all dried up. That knowledge is valuable. All of these experiences teach you a valuable lesson in life. Here's a package. You got to package it, right? Turn all of these things into a guide, into a checklist, into a mini course, a coaching session, a digital product, a community, a service. Turn all of your experiences and bring it to the table. Make it into something. I take 26 years of working for other people. I bring it to the table and I start this digital business. Start small. Start simple. Start now. Number 4, pick one platform. You know, when I started this business, I have no clue what I was getting into. I have no experience. I had Facebook since 2009. I never talk on it. I never go live. I just post pictures, send out greetings, messages, blah, blah, blah. Never went on a live. I always think about the live button and my heart will jump out of my chest. And I was like, no, I can't do this. What will people think of me? Mr. Peter's daughter, a Christian woman. She's begging for business on Facebook. And blah, 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 blah. That was my thoughts rushing to my head. I remember one time I said Mr. Peter's daughter, and this came back flashing at me. My birthday is on Halloween. And every Halloween, I take that day off because at the bank, you take your birthday as a holiday. So I take my birthday every Halloween off. One year, they tricked me. They always have a Halloween party at work where everyone dressed up and like in different costume. And they enjoyed the Halloween day at work. I never go because it's my birthday. I was born on Halloween, guys. We have 3 famous birthdays in my family. I was born on Halloween. My brother Francis is born on 4th of July. And my dad was born on Martin Luther King, 15th of January. So 3 famous holidays. So I'm telling you this because when I said Mr. Peter's daughter and what will people think, because I never went live on Facebook. So one Saturday I had to work and they postponed the Halloween from Friday to Saturday dress up. So now I had to Friday afternoon, this guy comes into the bank and I said, he works at a costume store in Central Ave. And I said, oh my God, I am in, oof, I have to work tomorrow and it's a dress up day for Halloween. I've never done it. Can you, can you set me up with something for tomorrow? I'll pay you. Lo and behold, the same Friday, because he works at the store, he bought me a cap, a leather cap, a beret, right? He got me a long tattoo snake. He got me a choker on my neck and on my wristbands. And oh my God. Oh, he got me these gloves to fit in like I was a biker chick. I was a biker chick on Halloween. So I had my nice top with a waistcoat on and I had my jeans and I had my long top boots. And I went to work and I was all dressed up and I had the biggest snake on my hand. Oh, scary. And I had tattoos, something tattooed on my face and stuff. And I took a picture. I took several pictures and posted on Facebook. And a woman from my parents' church, my dad was living in Queens at that time, a girl, Debbie, hell, if you're watching, Debbie said, "Is that Mr. Peter's daughter?" I was like, whoa, whoa, this is scary that my church people, my parents' congregation is watching me. And because as a Christian, you don't do that, right? You don't celebrate Halloween. You don't do that stuff as a Christian person. And it was fun. It was nice. I was in a character as a biker chick. I have those pictures. I don't know if I still have them, but they were beautiful pictures. And yeah, so the way you carry yourself, people will judge you and people will discriminate you and they will assume things about you. So I never go live on Facebook because I'm always afraid of the four words. What will people think? And many of you today, you live to please society. You live to please your parents, your spouse, your kids, and you don't come out of your shell and be your own person. It's time to get out under that shell, to develop a thick skin, and be the person who you were meant to be. Authentic, real, and genuine. So start small, start simple, start now. Pick one platform: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, your emails. Pick one and show up consistently. Everything you do in life, if you're not disciplined and have consistency in your life, nothing's going to happen. I tell people every day, I wake up with a CIC process. Sometimes I forget about it, but I do most of the times. CIC, that's my motto in life. That's my go-to thing. CIC process. I wake up with clarity in the morning. I wake up, I lie in my bed, and I was like, what day is today? Oh, what am I going to do today? Oh, I have X, Y, and Z to do. And I need to complete that. I need to take care of this. I need to go here. So that's clarity. I wake up with clarity in the morning. I carry my day with intentions. That's my CIC process. I make sure I got these tasks completed with intention, right? And then I do them consistently on a daily basis. I would like to come on TikTok every day and be consistent. But sometimes life happens. You have other things to do. You have family to take care of. But I try my utmost best. Sometimes I sit in my rocking chair, watching television, cooking, and going live as well. So consistency is the key to a real successful marriage, relationship, to your spiritual life, to your physical life, to your job, to your business. consistency is the key. Choose one platform. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on TikTok right now. I'm on Facebook. And my Facebook, this live stream is streaming on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time. So check out Patricia Peters on YouTube as well. Follow me, guys. I have it for a while. I haven't paid too much attention to it because I find these are much more easier platforms to bring out my message. And I know YouTube is huge, but they're very expensive with their ads and stuff. Yeah. So follow me on YouTube. You might see all of the live streams I did prior. Make a clear offer. I want to help Tom, Dick, and Harry from here, there, and everywhere. And I want them to have results. I want them to level up. I want them to start this business. I want them to earn money. I want them to be self-sufficient. I want them to live in abundance. Have that clear vision, what you want to do when you start this business. Buy a simple system. I paid $149 for my system that I'm using, where I have my business, where I advertise my business, where I do my training for my business, where I stay plugged in for my business. The $149 gives me my mentor, my coach, a community of 280 something people, 1,000 people, all my training videos, all the platforms in my dream team that I need to stay focused in this business. So that's what the $149 does for you. One place to collect people, one way to get paid, one route to follow. That's the system you're going to buy in when you start this business. Number 7, learn as you go. I'll tell you something. If you don't learn, you will not earn. Nobody's going to hand you a platter of $100 Uncle Sam in your hand by the stacks, right? You have to learn. You have to make a little sacrifice, and that goes a long way. You have to do something. Every action have a reaction. Every problem have a solution, right? So you have to do something in order to get paid. Follow one place where you, with a community of people. One way to get paid is by starting this business and posting your ads, and one route to follow. Follow your destination. Go to your destination. Take the journey to your destination. Learn as you go. You don't need to be perfect. And I can't wait. People tell me, oh, I'm not ready because I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can handle this. I can't do this. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to type. I don't know how to do things on Facebook. You do. You're a mother, for crying out loud. You're a doctor, you're a teacher, you're a dentist, you're a chef, you're so many things. So don't sell yourself short. Don't belittle yourself. Because every time you belittle yourself and condemning yourself, words are powerful, and then you're discriminating your creator who created you. You're telling him he did a bad job, whereas he never does. You're all special. We're all special. We're all beautiful. We're all marvelously made. So you don't have to be perfect. Come just as you are. You don't need to be, you just need to be present. You just need to be present. You don't have to be perfect. Your presence is what is required in this business. Number 4, part 4. The benefits, the peace of mind, the rewards. Everybody only want to hear about the benefits, and every time people latch onto the business, they watch the webinar and say, like, can I ask you how much money I'm going to make, and how fast can I make it? Guys, I'll tell you this. I want people like me with patience. I want people who are farmers. It's good to be a hunter. You go, you kill, you slaughter. You come home, you have meat for a week, a month, maybe a year. A farmer, sow the seed, water the seed, wait for germination, wait for it to sprout, wait for the sunshine to develop that plant, wait for it to grow, wait for it to bloom, wait for it to bear, right? That's long term. Then the farmer enjoys the harvest. It's not a quick harvest, but a constant harvest. Consistency, long term, legacy building. So, the benefits, the peace of mind, the rewards. Let me tell you what will happen when you step into this world of digital business. You gain control over your time. That's worth much more than money. You work when you want, and that's freedom. No one to dictate your time or your schedule. No alarms. You build around your life, not the other way around. This business works around you, not you around this business. By the way, I just want to take a break and say thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys for stopping by. This is good stuff. This is educational stuff. I'm taking it slow and easy and step by step. You create multiple income streams. One message can become a course, a program, a membership, a digital product, a coaching offer, a collaboration. One message can feed your family for years. Number 3, you build confidence. Start walking different, talking different, thinking different, because you know you're not depending on one paycheck. You change your mindset. You started to think wisely. Long term, legacy building, right? Ooh. I just dropped stuff on my mouse. You create legacy. Your children see you building something. Your family see you growing. Your community see you leading. You get peace of mind. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. You get smarter. You get prepared. Peace comes from knowing if something happens, I have options. When I got laid off, was I stressed out? I'm human. I did a little. But I had peace of mind knowing I had something to fall back on. I have this business. So if something happens, you must have options. Think about your life today, husband and wife, couple living. God forbid something happens to the husband or something happens to you. You fall ill, you have an accident, you have a long-term terminal sickness, or you got laid off, you got fired. You're living in a house that you have a mortgage, or an apartment you have to pay $2,000 rent a month, but you have one income. And in some cases, out of experience, husbands and wives work at the same place. They both got laid off. They both got fired at the same time. Life throws you a curveball. Unexpected shits happen, right? So you need to be prepared. Have options. Have something to fall back on. Do not have all your eggs in one basket. That's the golden proverb. Number 5, the consequences if you don't start. And this is, I'm scaring you now. I'm giving you real talk. The consequences if you don't start something. Now let's talk about the part people don't like to hear. It's quite scary. What happens if you don't shift your mindset? What happens if you don't start a business, a side hustle, a second job, or something? What happens if you keep doing what you've been doing? Life gets more expensive, but your income stays the same. And that is a fact. Stress becomes your lifestyle, not because you're weak, but because you're carrying too much alone. Sometimes you feel your neck hurts. There is tension, so stiff, so hard. But if I go for a massage, and when my dad was ill and you know, we had so much going on in my life, I go for a massage and the woman is like, oh my God, what happened? So much tension, so hard. There's all the stress stacked up behind your neck, back on your shoulders, right? Because you're carrying too much burden alone. For example, my husband gave me two paycheck a month, two checks a month. He gave me two checks a month um, to help with the bills. I'm not working right now. I'm doing my business. I'm the one responsible to pay all these bills. A bill came for $700 and $774 for National Grid alone. We have National Grid. We have our cable, not cable. We have our phone bills. We have our internet bill. I took like the Verizon, the top notch internet because I'm doing a business. And we have our credit cards. We have our car loans. We have whatever it is you have, right? I'm the one paying all of it. He gives you the money, but he doesn't take the stress. So sometimes one person carry too much of a burden. You stay independent, not independent, you stay dependent. You stay dependent on bosses, on companies, on systems, on your husband's, and on other people's decision. You watch others move forward and you start feeling left behind. And that's what many of you are doing today. You're watching me prosper. You're watching me making money. And you're stuck, you're left behind watching me. Why not join me? Right? Regrets creep in. I should have started when I first thought about it. Do you know how angry and pissed off I am at myself for being on social media for so many years and never saw this business? This business is 10 years now, 10 years old. Our team, our group is 10 years old, but the company has been 51 years. June will be 52 years. And I'm so pissed off at myself. I spent so much time on Facebook and I've never seen an ad. Well, to be honest, I saw an ad like 3, 4 times. A Guyanese woman from Texas. She's from Georgetown, Demerara area in Guyana, and she advertises business, but I didn't know what she was talking about. I didn't grasp it. I didn't get it because I wasn't looking for anything, honestly speaking. And when I wasn't looking for anything, and no matter what you tell me on social media, I will not pay attention. And I think all of you are doing that to me. You're watching my ad and you're not paying attention because you're not looking for anything. It's time to start looking, time to pay attention, time to listen when people are talking to you. I would have been under this woman as her mentee. She would have been my coach. But then when my daughter's car broke down, I was in a different mindset. And as you guys know the story, I was wondering who's going to take care of my kids if I die. So I wanted to do something different. And then I saw my now coach, her ad. I was desperate. I had a desire. I had a longing to do something different. I don't care what it is, if it's housekeeping or whatever it is. I was going to make sacrifice to do something because when I had to dish out $5,000 to give it to my daughter to repair her car, I was like, what if I die tomorrow? Who's going to have my children? They have my life insurance. They have my 401ks. They have whatever money I have. But money doesn't last long. I want them to have consistent money coming in every month. A legacy I'm building for them. And that's when I started this business, right? So regrets creep in. I should have started when I started. I'm mad because I should have started this business during COVID time. I was home. I was home for 9 months. I didn't do anything for 9 months during COVID. All I did was watch YouTube and cook all kind of fancy foods. Your gifts stay buried. Your talent stay unknown. Thank God for social media that I get to see so much talents in the world, so much people with so much beautiful gifts. You wonder, like, if we didn't have social media, so many things happening in the world around us, and we don't even know. Now we can see, we can watch, we can enjoy, we can talk about it, we can like and share and make a comment. The world never gets to see what you could have built. Your children inherit your limitations instead of your possibilities. I was poor. I had so much talent. I I remain a beggar. My kids grew up, they become beggars as well. Because why? I didn't take that one bold step. I live with limitations, scaring what would people think of me. Nonsense. It's time to stop that bullcrap and start becoming who you're meant to be. There's so many possibilities out there. You don't have to join my business, but do something different for your family. I would love for you to join my business because I know the benefit of this business. I know the money you can make in this business. I am living it, I'm seeing it, I'm experiencing it. And that one hurts when your children inherit your limitations instead of your possibilities. Sometimes I ask myself this question: why wasn't I born rich? I have such a good heart, a genuine giving heart that I love to share and give things to people. Why wasn't I born rich? Why was I born the way I was born, where I'm barely scraping by, and I have such a good heart? I ask these questions all the time because we don't want to pass down struggle. It hurts because we don't want to pass down struggle. And as a Guyanese mom, I take this business upon myself without any permission from my children or my husband. But the reason I'm doing this business is for the very same people, right? Because we don't want them to, I don't want to pass down my hardships to them and to my grandchildren. We want to pass down strength. We want to pass down possibilities. We want to pass down success. We want to pass down our ambitious spirit. We want to pass down our resilience and our grit and our power to them. So it has been, oh my God, it's been a while. Let me see. When I spend so much time, I get this thing that I have to fill this. Okay, good. So closing. This is my closing for you tonight. Family, friends, colleagues, partners in business, if you're watching me, my Guyanese people, my Caribbean people, yeah man, my Jamaican friends, or my Trinidadian tanties out there who walking and talking down by the corner. This is not about selling something. It's about saving something. Your future, your peace, your options, and your legacy. The world has changed. The opportunities have changed. The economy has changed. But your mindset, that's the part that must catch up. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to have it all figured out, right? You just need to start. The hardest word in human life: start something new. Because the truth is simple. If nothing changes, nothing changes. If you're tired of being tired, but the moment you shift your mind, the moment you say, I am ready, and that's very bold. And I love the people when they message me, they said, I'm interested, I'm ready, more info. I love it. The moment you step into the digital world, your entire life can transform. Not someday, not next year, not when things calm down, not when the snow is over, but now, today. Your future is calling, your legacy is calling, your next level is calling. And the only question left is, are you going to answer? That's the big question. Are you going to respond to me tonight? Are you going to send me a message? I'm ready. Are you willing, ready, and able to watch a 20-minute webinar that can change your life? It has changed mine. It has changed 280 something thousand people globally in my team alone. People from all walks of life. So I'm going to close my StreamYard because it's almost 49 minutes, 50 minutes. I'm going 50 minutes. So those on StreamYard, thank you for watching. If you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. Message me. I am here to have a chat with you, to tell you more about the business. I'm here to be your mentor, to walk you through this business journey together, hand in hand. With that being said, have a good night, everyone, on StreamYard. So I'm going to close up StreamYard and I'll stay on TikTok. Yeah. Massive thank you to my phenomenal guests and to every one of you who showed up, leaned in, and listened with heart. This wasn't just a conversation, it was a legacy movement. I hope something said today stirs your spirit, sparks your next move, and reminds you that your story matters. Let's keep building, keep rising, and keep leaving footprints that generations will follow. Until next time, stay rooted, stay radiant, and stay ready. Your host, Patricia